Zeke and Scotch definitely knew we were leaving for a few days, but thankfully they had each other for company while we packed our bags and hit the road.
Fuel, snacks, and we're off to get Vishnu married.
We were headed to Guruvayur in Kerala for our friend Vishnu's wedding. Simple enough, right? Well, not quite. Because this trip turned into much more than just a wedding run. It had animals, plants, amazing food, rain-soaked roads, temple history, wildlife sightings, and some truly wonderful company. So, come along, let's head to Kerala. The roads slowly traded city traffic for greener landscapes, and before long, we were crossing the mighty Kaveri River. The Kaveri is one of South India's most important rivers, flowing through Karnataka and Tamil Nadu before reaching the Bay of Bengal.
Here we come!
Depending on the season, water levels can vary dramatically, and during our journey, the river looked much quieter than its monsoon self. After a hearty meal stop and trying to attend my online class from the road, I discovered a universal truth. A full stomach and concentration are sworn enemies. I was asleep within minutes. As the kilometers rolled by, the skies changed too. Soon we were welcomed by Kerala's signature rain.
Habibi, welcome to Palakkad!
And somewhere around Palakkad, we stopped because we were hungry. I quickly ordered a ragi doshe at an Udupi restaurant because road trips have their own rules, you see. After reaching Guruvayur and getting some rest, we woke up the next morning for the main event, Operation Get Vishnu Married. The Guruvayur temple is one of the most revered Krishna temples in India. The deity worshipped here is Guruvayurappan, a form of Lord Krishna. For centuries, devotees have believed that beginning married life in the presence of Guruvayurappan brings blessings, prosperity, and spiritual harmony. That is why thousands of couples choose to get married here every year. And after seeing the crowd, I believe every single one of them showed up on the same day. Inside, it was absolute organized chaos. Guests, priests, families, photographers, videographers, gimbals, cameras, and filmmakers trying desperately not to lose each other in the crowd, which of course we did several times, but eventually everyone found their place. And then came the moment that mattered. The tying of the tali. A few seconds that marked the beginning of an entirely new chapter for Vishnu and Shreya. The noise faded, the emotions took over, and just like that, they were married.
Successfully, we have attended Vishnu's wedding. Vishnu and Kalyanadiki Periyar Kumbide.
After the wedding ceremonies, it was finally our turn to seek blessings. We joined the queue for darshan at Guruvayur temple. The temple's origins are wrapped in legend. According to tradition, the idol of Krishna was brought here by Guru, the divine teacher of the gods, and Vayu, the god of wind.
After an absolutely charming darshanam, we are now headed back for Vishnu and Shreya's reception.
Of course, no Kerala wedding is complete without a proper sadhya. Banana leaf, endless dishes, zero self-control. With the celebrations complete, Ujjwal and I set out to explore the town. We visited Mammiur Temple, a shrine closely associated with Guruvayur Temple. In fact, local tradition says a pilgrimage to Guruvayur is considered complete only after visiting Mammiur. Then came one of Kerala's greatest contribution to civilization, banana chips. After dinner, instead of doing the sensible thing and going to bed, we headed to the beach at 10 pm because why not?
ஆண்டி ஸ்லிப்பர் போயிடுச்சு பிரதிபா ஒரு போயிடுச்சு அங்க முன்னாடி அங்க பிடிச்சிட்டேன் பிரதிபா
Too good. The waves are slapping, like quite literally. They're huge. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
The next morning brought an entirely different mood.
రోటీలకి రైట్ ఓకే నేరా చెల్లెన ఫిష్ ఓకే థాంక్స్ ఏటా
Obviously, we had to see the beach one more time before we leave this place. Whoa, mongoose!
The beach felt peaceful, almost like it was waking up with us.
Yay!
Yes.
You're saving the crabs?
These are all the crabs who got stuck in the net and they're frozen.
Yeah.
So
They're already injured.
They're back.
So sad. Yeah. Went home. Time for breakfast.
Comfort food before another long day on the road.
Vishnu's mom has rightly pointed out that there is one tree here with lot of drumstick. Let's go see, and maybe I can get a cutting of it. Someone's been looking after this tree though. Okay, time to get a cutting from here. Next we need to find some low-lying fruit especially mangoes. Because you saw 2 ripe mangoes. Yeah, of course. Yep.
And then it was time to begin the journey home. If the drive to Guruvayur was beautiful, the route through Nilambur and towards Ooty was absolutely spectacular.
Enter the jungle. Teak Museum. Elephant crossing zone. This all is that only.
இப்போ கஷ்டம் இல்ல.
Ujjwal, next to elephant runway. Thanks for stopping by our nursery. Let's go plant shopping. See what they have. What do we have here? A lot of mango trees. Guava. Oh my god, it's here.
இது வாங்கி போல பிரதிபா இந்த செடி தான் நான் சொன்னது. This is the flower I kept in the box.
ரொம்ப அழகா
இதுல ரெண்டு varieties you will get.
I don't know.
Yes.
Ujjwal, start making space.
உடைஞ்சு போச்சு. இதெல்லாம் பாரு அன்னைக்கு சரியான காத்து அடிச்சிட்டு எல்லாம் உடைஞ்சு.
அது விழுந்திருக்கு அதே மாதிரி அது.
அது நேந்திரதான்.
நேந்திரன். Almost just getting ready. இத வந்து நம்ம protect பண்ணனும்னா எப்படி protect பண்றது காத்துல இருந்து? இல்ல இந்த மாதிரி
நம்ம ஒரு மரம் அப்படியே ஊனி வைக்க வேண்டியது. அப்புறம் கட்டணும்.
அப்பதான்
அதுல ஃபிட் பண்ணி வைக்கணும்.
சரி. ஓட்டை இருக்கு.
துளுக்கேடு வருது.
ஆமா ஆமா.
அது நல்லா வராது.
சரி.
அது வந்து இப்போ அது கேடுதா பாரு. கேடு வந்தா இப்படி இருக்கும்.
ஓ ஆமா ஆமா.
இது பாரு. அப்ப இதுல இருந்து
பிஞ்சு வந்து.
புது வாழையோடது.
It's a bad one.
அது வந்து நம்ம ரைட்னா அது மிஸ்டேக் வரும். சாம்பல். ஆமா. அது போட்டா போதும். அப்ப இந்த சீக்கு வராது.
சாம்பல் போட்டா.
சரி. சாம்பல் வந்து நம்ம தீயெல்லாம் ஆறி நெருப்பு ஆறிட்டு
சாம்பல் வருதான் தெரியும்.
பச்சை இருக்குல்ல நம்ம அந்த சாம்பல் கொஞ்சம்
போட்டாக்கா
சீக்கு வராது. வந்தாலும் மண்ணு இவ்வளவு வந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல.
சரி புது இலைங்க வந்துரும்.
அது வேர் தானா புடிச்சு வரணும். இந்த வேர் கட் பண்ணா வேற மண்ணில் இருக்கும்போது புது வேர் வந்துடும்.
சரி இலைங்க கூட
வெந்நீர் தூக்கணும். வாழை வந்து நம்ம தாறு வெட்டுனா உடனே கண்ணு பிரிக்கணும், இல்லைன்னா சீக்காயிடும். அதுதான் இந்த நேந்திரோட மிஸ்டேக்.
ஓகே நிறைய ஃப்ரூட்ஸ் இல்ல. Crazy. The fall is real. Okay, it's happening. You've made a lot of space, Ujjwal.
I know.
Nice job. Babies are coming home. Yes. Planting needs, I would highly recommend AMG Plant Tea here in which area are we in? ഇത് ഏത് ഏരിയ ആണ്? ഏത് ഏരിയ ആണ്?
ഇത് പാലാട് മണിമൂളി.
ഓക്കെ
പാലാട്
പാലാട്.
അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മണിമൂളി വഴിക്കടവ്.
ഓക്കെ ശരി.
ഇവിടെ എവിടെ പോയതാ?
ഞങ്ങള് ഇപ്പം ഗുരുവായൂർന്നാ വരുന്നത്.
ഓ ഗുരുവായൂർ പോയി അല്ലേ?
അതെ അതെ അതെ.
ഇനി നേരെ ബാംഗ്ലൂരാ?
അതെ നേരെ ബാംഗ്ലൂരിൽ. ശരി എന്നാ താങ്ക് യു. Soon after plant shopping, we are crossing through the Mudumalai Forest Reserve. And the views are simply so hard to miss. And so off we go.
Rain-washed forests, rolling hills, endless greenery, the kind of roads that make you wish the destination didn't exist. Soon we entered the forests of Mudumalai, one of India's most important wildlife reserves and part of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. And suddenly, the roadside became a safari. We spotted bison, deer, peacocks, a wild boar, and even elephants. Moments like this always remind me how lucky we are to still have places where wildlife thrives freely.
You can see it from Tamil Nadu to Karnataka.
There was one thing that really annoyed me, and that was the fact that humans kept feeding their human food to the animals, which was one of the reasons why they were all hanging out right by the road.
Don't feed the animals.
I did my part and tried to tell people not to feed the animals, but honestly, a lot of this must come from self-awareness. If you're watching this vlog, please don't feed wild animals. Our food is not good for them.
We've stopped for what might be our last meal on this trip on the road. Let's see. We should get home by dinner. Yeah.
One last stretch of road, and before we knew it, we were home.
Forest to traffic.
Well, obviously a little disappointing, but until the next one, which will hopefully be super soon.
Tired but happy, and carrying far more plants than we originally intended. This trip may have started with a wedding invitation, but it became a story filled with friendships, culture, temples, wildlife, food, rain, and unexpected adventures. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a garden to plant. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. If you enjoyed traveling with us, don't forget to subscribe and become part of this journey. Stay curious and stay adventurous, and I'll see you out there.